And check out the view from the CTV Skywatch camera looking out to the northeast just a little bit ago. Lots of clear skies out there. It was a little windy earlier on today, and you could really tell because the temperature bumped from noon to 1 o'clock. We went from 1 to 7 degrees when the wind accelerated. What's also going to be accelerating is the number of people rushing to the Folk Club this Saturday night for the Sultans of String. If you would like to go, leave me a daytime or evening number if that's appropriate. 403-317-2445 is the number, and I'll clear the lines. Got a few tickets here to give away, so if that interests you for this Saturday night, give me a call. I'm going to step out of frame here and let you take a look at what the current conditions are right now. As I said, clear skies is where we're at. 6 degrees right now. We did hit 7 degrees at the noon hour, well, into 1 o'clock, right around that timeline. And the winds are out of the northwest at about 13 kilometers per hour, so not real windy right now. Our humidity level has tampered down a little bit, but is expected to pick up a little bit tomorrow. As you can see all across southern Alberta, temperatures not doing too bad. We talked about this yesterday. We said we really weren't going to see that Arctic influence coming down from the north until we got into later in the day tomorrow, and that timeline seems to be playing out just as expected to the west of the Continental Divide, of course. A little cooler. We're watching a system that is making inroads from the BC coast, and that is what is expected to give us a chance of precipitation as it swings. There's actually an area of high pressure on the California coastline. The rotation around that in a clockwise motion is helping to funnel the low pressure in from the BC coast. So it looks like it'll hit the southern area of Alberta first and then maybe try to slide up the foothills a little bit. But right now it looks like we're just looking at a chance of flurries as we get into Friday. The main weather maker is going to be the Arctic area of high pressure that's going to sink down from the north, and we're already starting to see those temperatures cool off in northern Alberta. That'll eventually make its way into the province. Forecaster wants to put some cloud cover kind of creeping off the foothills into southern Alberta late in the day. Tomorrow is when we could see the cooler temperatures, of course, but Friday's the day when we could see some flurry activity out of that. Down east, we don't have any watches or warnings down east right now. We are looking at heavy snowfall expected in the St. John area and particularly Avalon Peninsula overnight. Tonight could see a 15-centimeter increase of snow, but it was a pretty sunny day in much of eastern Canada and central Canada, of course, and that extended into Winnipeg. -4 degrees right now. Sunny in Regina. It was sunny in Saskatoon today. A fair bit of sunshine through the Edmonton area, but that's quickly turning into cloud cover as that Arctic outflow brings some cloud in. Vancouver's expecting a week of rain, but Whitehorse and Yellowknife both looking at the next 3 or 4 days as really sunny days for them, and areas to the east as you get around the Hudson Bay area looking at very strong wind chill values overnight tonight. East Kootenay, mainly cloudy tonight down to -9, 3 degrees for a high tomorrow. Sun and cloud mix for you, and northwest wind at about 20 kilometers per hour. Crow's Nest Pass, mainly cloudy tonight, windy tonight. Tomorrow you have that chance of flurry activity, -3 degrees for a daytime high. Mostly you'll see cloudy skies. East winds at 20 kilometers per hour, kind of backs everything up into the foothills. Partly cloudy in Medicine Hat tonight down to -10, -7 for a high tomorrow. Cloudy skies with that chance of flurry activity. And here in Lethbridge, we're looking at -11 for a low tonight under mostly clear skies. Partly cloudy tomorrow, and then the clouds thickening up as the day moves ahead. A high of 0, but will slide down to -4 by mid-afternoon, which is why I put the -4 temperature up, because the bulk of the day will be on the cooler side. -9 as we get into Friday, and that's the day when we have that chance of flurry activity here. But then we start to dig out, especially as we get into Sunday, -2 degrees and +2 on Monday. So the Arctic air mass will be with us for a while, but right now we're just looking at a chance of flurry activity. Have a good evening, everyone.